Hello class 7. Today I want to continue with my chapter, that is all about the chapter. Actually in my last class I taught you all about a dog. Writer is Alfred George Gardiner. Author is Alfred George Gardiner, 1865 to 1946. Now look at the book, all of my students. Now, the conductor came to the door, page number 13. "What is your number?" said one of the passengers. Give us your number, phone number. Now, and other passengers, they are very much angry. They told that give our fares back, because your duty is to carry on to our destination. We are not supposed to go down from the bus. So the conductor said, no fares back. Another bus, the last on the road, sailed by, indifferent to the shouts of the passengers, to stop. Another bus stopped, hearing the shouts of the passengers. They stick to each other. The villains. One of them said, "The villains." Someone pulled the bell violently. They brought the driver round the door. "Who is the conductor of the bus?" The policeman came. The policeman then joined with other constables, and they came near the woman. And we know that the dog was blinking, and the dog was not aware of the present situation. Now, the young woman was then determined to go up of the bus. But his family members told that you should not go up, because if you go up, you die in this, cold weather. In this cold weather, if you go up, you die. Now, the bus was emptying, even page number 13. Even the dashing young fellow who had demanded the numbers and who had declared he would see this even though he sat here all night, had taken an opportunity to slip away. Now, meanwhile, the Pekingese party were passing through every stage of resistance. The lady with the Pekingese, that is very expensive dress, and with the dog, they were resisted, and they wanted to stay inside the bus. Now, the bus went on and stood in a triumphant mood, the driver, because the driver was happy to force the woman to get down from the bus. But then the engine struck work, and the conductor went to the help of the driver. It was suddenly the engine stopped. The conductor went out and went near the driver to help him. Now the dog stole down the stairs and re-entered the bus. When the engine was put right, the conductor came back and pulled the bell. At this time, his eye fell on the dog, and his hand went to the bell rope again, because when the bus stopped, the conductor went down and went near the driver. At that time, the lady came down from the top of the bus and went inside the bus. The driver looked around. The conductor pointed to the dog. The bus stopped, and the struggle recommenced. Because the conductor, when entered, he saw again the lady was sitting in the bus. Now, the conductor walking the pavement, the driver drumming the fingers, the little dog blinking at the lights, the silky-skinned lady declaring that she would not go to the top, and finally she went away. That was the final result. The lady went up, but then when the bus stopped, the lady went inside the bus because it was a very warm place with the dog. Many times I am repeating that the weather at that time, that is the night, was very cold. Now, at the end of the chapter, that is, it is very interesting and some moral is also giving. The writer, the author gives us some moral. I have got my rules, said the conductor to me, when I was last passenger left behind. He had won his victory, but felt that he would like to justify himself to somebody. Rules, I said, are necessary things, but there are rules and rules. Some are hard and fast rules, like the rule of the road, which cannot be broken without danger to life and limb. But some are only rules for guidance, which you can apply or wink out, as common sense dictates, like the rule about the dogs. Rule about the dogs. So let me explain. When all the passengers went away in the bus, only the conductor and the author. Now the conductor said, I just carried on my rules. The author was the last passenger in the bus. Then the author said that rules, I said, are necessary in the society. Listen carefully, all of my students. In the society, for our survival, to live peacefully, there are many laws, many rules are existed. Now, some are hard and fast rules, like the rule of the road, which cannot be broken without danger to life and limb. But some are only rules for guidance, which you can apply or wink at, as common sense dictates, like the rule about the dogs. These are not a whip put in your hand, which we can use for the passengers, not whip, but an authority for an emergency. These rules are all for emergency purpose. If it is necessary, we can use these rules. They are meant to be observed in the spirit, not in the letter. That is exactly what is written. It is not necessary to execute in order. For the comfort and not the discomfort of the passengers, we may use it for the comfort of the passengers, but not for the discomfort of the passengers. You have kept the rule and broken its spirit. You want to mix your rules with a little goodwill and good temper. The author said that always it is our duty to mix the rules with goodwill and good temper. He took it very well, and when I got off the bus, he said good night, quite amiably. Amiably means very softly, in a very, very calm and quiet manner. Now, my students, this is the end of this chapter. In my next class, I will give you few questions and meaning of the chapter. Okay? Have a nice day.